Welcome back to CLNS Media World Headquarters here in East Boston. My name's Mike Petralia, joined again by Jimmy Toscano, off on my right, and Mike Molyneux, off on my left. Fist pound. I'm not going to leave you.
I won't leave you hanging. I got you.
All right, let's talk about the options the Patriots have with or without Rob Gronkowski returning in 2018, and that's Jimmy Graham, Seattle Seahawks. It was announced on Monday that it was reported on Monday that the Seahawks really have no intention of re-signing him. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent. Should the Patriots go all out, whether or not Gronk returns, and put him on the 2018 Patriots?
So I'm not going to say go all out, just throw funny money at him, but I will say this. Ever since the tight end, who we won't talk about, who is no longer with us, has left the team, I think the Patriots have been trying to create that two tight end set that has worked so well for them. And I think Jimmy Graham is honestly extremely close physically, talent-wise, positional-wise.
Yep.
He's more like a wide receiver than anything else. And a lot of people don't say this, but he played basketball in college. I don't know if you guys knew that. But
I knew.
So I think with all that being said, I think, yeah, you absolutely kick the tires on him. Because one other thing, hasn't won a Super Bowl yet, Jimmy Graham. And he's one of those guys where elite player all these years, I think 5 Pro Bowls. He's looking to win.
You know what I think matters, Mike? I think it matters that he's been in a winning program. I mean, he's obviously played for Sean Payton, who Bill Belichick knows really well, and he played in Seattle with Pete Carroll. I got to think he's hungry, like Jimmy said.
I mean, like you just mentioned, he's been on winning teams. You know, Seattle's been
he's tasted it.
Exactly. He's been pretty successful with Seattle. He's been pretty successful with New Orleans, but he's never gotten over that hump. He's never secured that ring. Right. And you have to know, if you're a Patriots fan, if you're a football fan, if you're in the NFL, New England is the place to be if you want to get that close to being on a championship team.
Yeah, especially in the AFC. Right? I mean, the NFC's got plenty of talent. AFC, I think, is a little more bare in the cupboards than the NFC is. So you come over to the AFC, you immediately go on to a team that is the favorite to at least go to the Super Bowl.
See, I think the Patriots go after him regardless if Gronk is here or not. Best case scenario, they have a situation where they have 2 tight ends that are very, very hard to cover, and Tom Brady's got 2 great red zone area targets, and that's what I think Brady needs more than anything.
And you have to remember, a lot of seasons, you know, with Gronk, he's not usually expected to play all 16 games. You know, it's known by this point in time that Gronk probably will miss some games. And even the best chance that they had of that 2 tight end set was when Martellus Bennett was on the team. And Gronk missed time and Bennett stepped up. So Graham in his mind is saying, hey, I come to the Patriots, I'm either successful with Gronk or Gronk might miss time, then I become the guy. So if that's the way Graham wants to look at it, he can find a lot of success in New England if the Patriots want to go that route and maybe kick the tires and bring him in.
And I think the Seahawks, they probably didn't utilize him the way that other teams could. I mean, he still had 10 touchdowns last year, but I think he only ended up with about 550 yards, something like that. Wasn't getting targeted towards the end of the season. I think Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, I would think we can all agree that Brady's a little bit better at finding receivers and finding open men than Russell Wilson is. I think Russell Wilson's more inclined to take off on foot before he is to extend plays through the air. So you put Graham on this Patriots team, and they immediately, I mean, that's a huge offensive weapon for them.
Will Jimmy Graham wind up in New England in 2018? It's a great question to ask. Stay tuned to CLNSmedia.com.